Hey everyone, welcome to a new series called Rolling POV, where I give you an exact view of what it's like to tour cities as a wheelchair user. I'll be rolling around and talking to you as I'm going through the cities, and we're in Madrid. This is the square in Puerta del Sol. It's a nice lovely day and they've got the Christmas tree up, so I'll be taking you through from here and going on some public transport and showing you what it's like to use the systems as a wheelchair user. It's a lovely day, give you a quick spin round, and there's tourists learning about the history of the square, and let's go. As you can see in Puerta del Sol, they're getting ready for the Christmas period. Nice big centre, nice and flat for wheelchair users. There's a metro station called Sol, but there is two stepped entrances. Bloody dog, calm him down, give us some breakfast. Anyway, there's a Sol station with two stepped entrances, but you can get the lift down. I can see it right in front of me, just behind that statue. Let's go see what that statue is about. The statue is dedicated to Carlos II. Really beautifully preserved. Lots of tour groups learning about the history of Madrid. And of course, lots of shoppers around. Very easy to navigate going downhill. Few cobbles going uphill. Cobbles are separated by pavement slabs. Let's go down here. Another statue there for you. I should really do my history before I do a walking tour. And also, you've got some mascots. Big Real Madrid fan, that gorilla. Souvenir shop that's step free, but the money transfer isn't. They've got a Jollibees. My friend who works there will be very happy to know that. Let's go in the Real Madrid store because it's step free. That was just my chair. Very nice purples. Obviously the Los Blancos. Champions League balls. There's something upstairs. Something downstairs. And yeah, changing rooms are upstairs. So that's not very helpful for disabled people who want Real Madrid gear. And after I left the Real Madrid store, I found another football store that I was very surprised to see. Sacrilege! Literally meters from the Real Madrid store. A Barcelona store as well. That's criminal in Madrid. Surprise, surprise, it looks empty because this city is full of Madridistas. So yeah, nice little city centre to walk through, Madrid. Nice little city centre to roll through. Very flat, but it depends which hill you're on. Like I say, I'm going downhill now, so it's all very breezy. But going back up, they're going to be very difficult pushes. I've only got a light bag with me today, so that's good. My shoulders are absolutely screaming at me. Well, anyway, this reminds me of like city centres everywhere. During Christmas time, you've got the stars up in the sky. Got a nice little church just across the way there. Don't think it's step-free entrance. Maybe if you go round the other side it will be. Hate it when people do that. Just walk alongside me, not cross me. So the church is on Cal de Bandador, and it doesn't look like there is a step-free entrance. So any church lovers in a wheelchair, you're not getting in there. Bar de Tapas. Too early for that yet. Bar de Tapas. Need to go to them later. You got to go to a tapas bar if you're going to come to Spain. It's part of their culture, and they're so hospitable, the Spanish people, particularly when it comes to tapas. So number one tip when you're in Spain, definitely in the evenings or round about lunchtime, 1 o'clock, go to a tapas bar. And then obviously you've got the commercial fast food places, like most major cities. KFC across the road from Steak Burger. And this is where I was yesterday, where we're coming up to the theatre. Hostal Oriente. I wanted to check this place out because obviously I'm in a hotel which is more expensive for 2 nights, but the problem with hostels is a lot of them have the backpacker culture where it's stairs everywhere. Rooms are upstairs, to get into the places upstairs. Well, let's see Hostal Oriente, because I went in this place Regia for the toilet yesterday, and it's all step free. Well, it looks like the hostel is upstairs through Redia. So yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Try that again. Ooh. Sorry. Was it pardon? Pardon? I'm not French. It should be pardon. Pardon. So yeah, these are the toilets I went yesterday. Obviously not accessible, and toilets are very hard to come by in Madrid, so just be warned. Obviously, as a disabled person, if you definitely need a disabled toilet, that toilet I just showed you there, I could get out and I could walk. But if you're a disabled person that desperately needs a disabled toilet, you can always rely on a McDonald's, hopefully. I haven't been in this one. That's step 3. Little ramp down, McDonald's. Oh, surprise. Toilets are downstairs. That's disappointing at McDonald's, but I guess you can only do what you can do with the real estate you're given across the world. And this is Opera. Now, this is where the Royal Theatre is. And this is where I got picked up on the Uber yesterday that nearly sort of dismissed me and said, this car is not for you. But this morning, the gentleman that took me here was absolutely fine. So I'd just warn you as well that Bolt drivers or Uber drivers, whichever you prefer, it's all subjective into whether they take a disabled person or not, particularly one as independent as me. So this is like the main square in the theatre. We got a statue of what looks like the English Queen here, Victoria. Well, I don't think it is Victoria. Anyway, let's go try a station. Perfect timing. Let's see if I can make that. Nope. So this is the Opera station. Gracias. And you need a card to get through. So let's try and get a ticket. Or can I use my bank card? So yeah, as you can see, these gates, you've only got one option. So if you're broke, you're fucked. And this guy will just use the exit. Let's see. Moment of truth. Nope. 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 Nope, that didn't work. Cool. Gracias. So yeah, let's try and go on the metro. All accessible apparently. So let's see. I'm just going to go back to Sol as one trip. So here is my transport card. And now we're going to use it on the metro. Everyone seems to use the disabled exit. Like that. Then we just go to the lift here. And perfect timing again. -2 is Le Rojas, the line we need. Pretty standard metro station. Lifts down, signage everywhere. So if you want line 5, you go left, and then line 2, you go right. So, have they got any signage to where disabled people need to stand or sit if you're a wheelchair user? We have got signage for disabled people. So it looks like you're either at the front or the back of the train if you use the metro in Madrid. Here we go, here comes the train. Oh no, on the other side. Here we go. So yeah, disabled people board the front of the train. There's a bit of a step. No problem for me. Put my brakes on just in case there's a shunt. So this is salt. Like I say, there's a gap, so you have to wheelie over it. And then the lift is just over here. For the exit. I need to look for Salida, which is the exit. Salida, and we go left. And then back here for the exit. And then we go -2, exit. We've just gone down to go back up again, so I think I've fucked that up. Finally, the door opens. Abierto if you're learning Spanish. So Sol is actually quite a big one. It's just, I think I've either messed up directions there, or there's really bad planning in that to go down and then back up again for an exit. Or I should have found this lift wherever it was, because that would have just took me straight to the exit here. Now where is the disabled exit? It's green on this station. So get me Tarjeta de Metro out, Spanish for Metro card. Should open. Yep, I'm just too quick for you. No, I've lost myself again. You just had to Salida exit, ascensor. Bit of a maze, but eventually found the lift. It's okay. Gracias. And we are back at Sol, where I started. Lots of protesters about. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that wheeling tour of Madrid. Make sure you follow and subscribe to this channel, Nate Wheelz, and on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. Thanks for joining me, and I'm off to find some food.